Return Path works with two sets of customers, people who send a lot of email and people who receive a lot of email. And our goal is to make sure that wanted mail makes it into the inbox. Reputation is measured a lot of different ways by ISPs, and it is a key factor in deliverability. Traditionally, the kinds of factors that most ISPs looked at would be things like complaint rates or unknown user rates, number of spam trap hits that a given IP might be hitting. And those are still important and still kind of the bulwark of most anti-spam defenses. But increasingly over time, engagement is being used as a metric to determine whether or not mail from a particular sending source gets delivered into the inbox. So the kinds of things they measure around engagement are things like, do you open mail that comes from a particular source? Or do you forward a message from a particular source to a friend? Generally, you can say that the ISPs are getting pickier about the mail that they let in. If you take a look at most of our clients, the people that we're measuring in that study, they send what many ISPs would consider gray mail. It's mail that's neither very white in terms of reputation or very black in terms of reputation. It's in the middle. And most of them have decided, most ISPs have decided that they're going to be a little bit tougher on gray mail. There are a fair number of metrics that are measured by recipients. And when I say engagement, it's the way that the ISPs, the mailbox providers, measure engagement. It's really important to have a good feel for what those metrics look like. They differ from the proxy measures that most mailers use, like clicks, like opens. When we've measured these things across clients, it's interesting that clicks and opens, the ratio of clicks and opens to other measures of engagement, that ratio varies all over the place. So you really need to get the data as measured by the ISPs. Yeah, I think the partnership has between Return Path and Message Systems has grown over time. If you take a look at our client base and Message Systems client base, there's probably a 50% overlap. I think if people send a lot of email, and email is critical to their business, they look to both Message Systems and Return Path to guarantee an ROI on their email marketing program by making sure that the mail actually makes it into the inbox as intended.